Hi, I'm Cynthia Hess, and I'm excited to share with you some of my favorite Usborne and Kane Miller books. The first that I want to share is That's Not My Duck. It's part of our That's Not My series. It has lots of different textures for little ones to touch as they're going along. It uses very thick board pages, so really holds up well to those little ones. So take a look at that series if you have a younger one. Another series that is newer and that is just lots of fun is our Muddle and Match series. The way that this series works is that as you open the page, it'll have a little story, a very silly story that comes together, and then a child can change any part of the character, and it also changes the story up too. So lots of ways to read the story, lots of action, so kids that don't like to sit still might really love that series too. Now, here's one of our slot books. There's a Mouse About the House. And how this one works is the mouse follows the black dotted line, he goes through the slot on the cover, and then he goes through the whole book that way. So there's always a slot on every page for him to go through. This is some fantastic pre-reading skills. He's going from the left to the right side of the page always. You got to learn to turn one page at a time. Great for fine motor skills as well. You'll see in the catalog as well, we have a lot of different picture books. Jonathan James and the What If Monster is one of our books that comes paired with a plush. And so this is the book, and this is the What If Monster. Very fun, very cuddly. Jonathan James is worried about everything. So if you have a little worrier in your life, this might be just the book that you'll want to get. He's worried that his friends are going to laugh at him if he tries new things. In the end, he finds out that if he tries those things, that doesn't happen, and he makes new friends along the way. So great book for that little worrier in your life. Now, we also have books for all ages too. So not just books for younger ones, but books that go up through middle school, even to high school as well. And there are two series that I want to share with you. If you have somebody who's a little bit more reluctant, hesitant, not such a just, doesn't just love reading as much, you might want to take a look at The Last 13 or The Debt. The Last 13 is a collection of 13 stories. They count down 13 to 1. Fantastic, fast-paced adventure. It's going to draw a child in right away. So perfect for that struggling or reluctant reader, or maybe one that's just not quite so interested in picking up a book. Now, The Debt is a collection of 6 books meant for middle school. The Last 13, perfect for 5th through 8th grade. This one is really intended for 6th, 7th, 8th, even 9th grade. The content is just a little bit more intense, but it's a fantastic story, draws you right in. No bad language, nothing to be worried about in that sense, but it's just a little bit more intense of a series. So if you have an older child that you're trying to get hooked on reading, The Debt might be the perfect answer for that. So now, not only do we want to help kids learn to read, but we want them to read to learn. And so you'll see a lot of books in the catalog that will help them to learn things along the way. We have a fabulous big book series for younger kids that as you go through, you open it up and there's just lots of great illustrations, tons of information as well. The pages come out and open up, so it just makes it even that much more fun for little ones to enjoy. We also have See Inside or Look Inside flap books that you're going to find. So this is See Inside Your Body. It goes through all of the different body systems. You can lift the flap to learn a little bit more as you go along. Again, you're going to see this, there's See Inside Famous Cities, so not just science. You'll see a variety of topics there. We also have a Shine a Light series. This is Secrets of the Rainforest. The Shine a Light series is a lot of different habitats. As you're going through the book, it's going to ask you a question on the page. So in this case, it'll say, can you see who lives in this colorful plant? And when you shine a light behind it, it's going to reveal the frog here. So when you go through, when you turn the page, it's going to talk a little bit more about that. So very fun. Perfect for bedtime. Turn off those lights and just enjoy a story together. You'll see also that we have a lot of books that are great for homework helpers. One of those is the Illustrated Dictionary of Math. I really feel strongly that this should be a book that every household has. This one goes all the way up through geometry and algebra, so great through high school. We have an elementary dictionary of math, perfect for elementary school as well. You'll see also a number of encyclopedias. As we have a science encyclopedia, we have a world history encyclopedia. Take a look at those. They're not like what you would expect an encyclopedia to be. In addition, they're internet linked, so you can go, they'll be directed to a website. Put in the book you're in, the page you're on, and it'll pop up websites that correspond to the topic on that page. So great ways to get fantastic, safe information for your kids using the internet as well. Write Your Own Storybook is one that I want to share because it's different than anything you might have seen before. It allows a child to learn how to write. It's going to give some tools. It's going to teach them about developing a story. It gives them writing prompts. It talks about character development, gives them some fun illustrated pages that they can write their stories on. Great for someone who loves to write or one who is a little bit more hesitant, because it's going to give them what they need in order to get started instead of staring at just that blank page. You'll see a lot of different activity books that we have. We have lots of different art books. Drawing, doodling, and coloring is one of my favorite. This one is great for a variety of ages. There are lots of ways to be able to use your imagination. There's coloring pages, but also lots of different things that you can add to the picture to really develop it too. There are doodling books for younger ages as well, so you can take a look at what all we have. If you have a budding scientist, you might like the 100 Science Experiments book. Great experiments that they can do, easy step-by-step instructions. It always talks about the science behind it as well, so they're learning that along the way. It just uses household items to do the experiment, so it's something very easy for you to use. We also have lots of books that are great for gifts too. Not only just fun ones to have, but perfect to put in that gift drawer. One of those would be the 100 paper planes to fold and fly. And this one, when you open up the front cover, it tells them how to fold the planes, and then it gives them 100 pieces of paper to make planes from. Perfect for one that you don't know what they might be interested in. Everybody loves to make a paper plane. We have lots of sticker books that you're going to see in the catalog. This is just emergency services. There's great ones for boys, girls, and for both. Sticker books for all ages that you're going to see as well. So perfect for gifts, but also very fun for your own kids. So those are just some of the books that I wanted to highlight for you. If you've come across this, or if you're listening to this because you're part of a Facebook party, I'll be sharing the shopping link shortly. If you came across this just on the internet, I would encourage you to go see what all we carry at gousborne.com. Thanks so much, and happy reading.